Welcome to the Bible Adventures Love Science, the show where faith meets facts and curiosity leads to discovery. You'll join our three brothers, Chance the cheetah, Drexel the dragon, and Liam the lion, as they explore God's amazing world together, with hands-on activities and lots of laughs along the way. So buckle up, Bible Adventures. It's time to dive into God's world and discover how science and faith go hand in hand. It was a bright and sunny afternoon in the forest where Chance the cheetah, Liam the lion, and Drexel the dragon lived. The three brothers were lounging under a big oak tree, enjoying the shade, when Chance sat up with excitement. "Today we're going to learn about matter," Chance announced, his tail flicking with enthusiasm. Liam tilted his head. "Matter? You mean like when Mom says, 'It doesn't matter,' when I ask for another cookie?" Drexel burst into laughter. "Oh, Liam, you're always thinking with your stomach," he said, patting his younger brother on the head. Chance chuckled. "Not quite, Liam. Matter is everything around us. Solids, liquids, and gases. If it takes up space and it has weight, it's matter." That actually brings us to our Bible verse for today, Colossians 1:16. "For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible. Everything God made is matter." Drexel gasped dramatically, placing a paw on his chest. "So, I matter? I knew it." "Yes, Drexel, you matter," Chance said with a grin. "And so does everything else around us." Liam looked around at the forest. "So the trees, the river, and even the air are all matter?" "Exactly," Chance nodded. "Matter comes in different forms, and scientists classify it based on properties like mass, magnetism, whether it's solid, liquid, or gas, whether it floats or sinks, or even if it dissolves in water." "That's a lot to remember," Liam said, his ears perking up. "It is, but let's make it fun," Chance suggested. "Let's do a quick experiment right now, one you can do wherever you are." Drexel wiggled his wings. "Ooh, I love experiments. What do we do?" If you're listening in a car or at home, try this. Grab something around you, like a cup or a toy, that's a solid. Okay, now breathe out. Your breath is a gas. And if you have a water bottle, shake it. There's your liquid. See? You just classified matter by its state. "That was easy," Liam said, bouncing on his paws. Drexel grinned. "And fun. Can I classify my lunch? My sandwich is a solid, my juice is a liquid, and my burp is a gas." Liam laughed, but Chance sighed, shaking his head. "That's technically correct, but let's move on." Next, Chance explained density, whether something sinks or floats in water. If something is heavier than the water it's in, it sinks. If it's lighter, it floats. "Like how a rock sinks and a rubber duck floats?" Liam asked. "Exactly. It's all about whether something is more or less dense than the water." Drexel flapped his wings. "I tried floating in the pool once, but my wings filled with water and I sank like a rock." Chance laughed. "That's because some objects, like boats, are shaped to help them float." Liam's eyes lit up. "So, density's like a boat's superpower?" Drexel gasped. "Ooh, I need a superpower. Quick, Chance, what's the next thing I can test?" "Let's try magnetism," Chance said. "Some metals, like iron, stick to magnets. Others, like aluminum, like when you use tinfoil, they don't." Liam looked thoughtful. "So my refrigerator door is magnetic, but my soda can isn't." "That's right," Chance said. "You can test objects at home with a fridge magnet." Drexel wiggled his claws. "Or let's play a game right now. Everyone hold up your hands." "Yes, both hands." "Okay, great. If you hear something that's magnetic, clap your hands together like you're sticking to it. If it's not magnetic, keep your hands apart. Ready?" And he listed a few objects. A paperclip, a wooden spoon, a refrigerator, a basketball. Chance giggled as he clapped for paperclip and refrigerator, but not for spoon or basketball. That was fun. And that's how scientists classify matter, by testing its properties, Chance said proudly. Okay, now I want to do an experiment at home, Liam said eagerly. Perfect! Here's a fun one to try, Chance said. You'll need a clear cup of water, a spoonful of salt, a paperclip, and a small object like a piece of plastic. Ooh, what are we testing? Liam asked. Solubility and density, Chance explained. First, drop in the paperclip into the water. Does it sink or float? Now, drop in the plastic piece. Does it float or sink? Last, stir in the salt and see what happens. Does it dissolve or does it stay the same? Drexel grinned. And if you spill the water, does your mom get mad? He laughed as Chance shook his head. Hopefully not, Chance said. But if you try this experiment, you're officially a scientist. Liam beamed. That was awesome. Matter is everywhere, and now we know how to classify it. Drexel put a paw on his chest, and we learned that I, too, matter, and my burps are classified as gas. Chance laughed. That's right. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and remember, science is just discovering more about the amazing world God created. Thanks for joining the Bible Adventurers Love Science. We hope you had a blast, learned something new, and saw just how amazing God's creation really is. Don't forget, every part of science points to our awesome Creator. Whether it's studying the sky, learning about the laws of nature, or exploring in your own backyard, we can see how intelligently and creatively God made our world. See you next time, and remember, God gave you a mind for questions and a heart for wonder.